Howdy folks, Bairdos here with October's login campaign breakdown. As usual, I'll run you through what this month's login campaign has to offer, how much it'll cost you, and give you my opinions on each item. I'll also share what will likely make you the most money, accurate for Bismarck and likely the same for other servers too, but that may vary, as well as what I'll be spending my points on. So, let's get to it. For 10 points, it's the usual host of Beastmans and Kindred Seals, and Kindreds, High Kindreds and Sacred Kindred Crests, necessary for battlefield entry and some for level cap quests, but not much aside from that. There's the usual Cordial Invite, Martial Ball Invite, Training Grounds Key, Mercenary Camp Entry Slip, Flask of Pest Repellent, Athena Orb, each of which grants you access to a one-off battle purely for fun and or completionist sakes, not a whole lot else. There's also the usual 2 costume items in the form of the Cracked Nut and Pungent Powder. That is each month annoying me more and more the fact that they are separated. And rounding out the 10 point category, the same final 3 items from the last few months now. The Seasoning Stone, the Fossilised Fang, and the Fossilised Bone, which are used for the 95 cap fight, but nothing else. Now, onto the 100 point category. Now, deep rooted in this section, we have skirmish entry items of both the normal and alluvion variety. The Mog Coupon IS1 can be turned into any Tier 1 Faithless Beast or a Tier 1 Zone Head. And there's the Odemon items too. These are especially useful this month due to the current Skirmish Frenzy campaign plus. This means that you're more likely to get better rewards in your personal coffers at the end of successful runs of all skirmish. In Alluvion, you're more likely to come across YQXs that drop multiple additional items upon killing them, and Balamore's Adumbration, which gives even more items upon killing it, and also opens up more floors to you once you defeat it. You'll also get a guaranteed file of Translurry when completing Yorsea Wield's skirmish, or Transmelange from Outer Rakaznar skirmish. So yeah, definitely worthwhile if any of that interests you. The Ibisu Fishing Rod quest bait is back again, this being the Drilled Calamari and Dwarf Pugil. And finishing off the 100 point category, we're on to the leg salvage sets this month. For 100 points you can get a piece of the level 15 leg drops needed for each set. So if you want to make a salvage gear set but don't want to go after a specific enemy or 2 in salvage for it, snap them up here. We also have the salvage plan items returning here. They'll be here as long as the salvage sets are in rotation, fairly confident of that. These are used to make salvage +1 sets or the alternative sets they added with salvage 2. Not a whole lot of use outside of completionist sakes now though. Right, on to the 300 points category. This month, the returning mount is the Tiger. Definitely worth a grab if, like me, you're a collector, although I'd personally love me a Bayako skin version. I'd just look very nice. There's 2 holiday specific items in here too, the first in the form of the Harvest Pastry, this being a pumpkin furnishing for your Mog House. It only gives 1 storage, and the Mog Huntsman of Resist Curse. It's not really useful, but if you're into collecting these sort of things, power to you. The second of the Halloween items is the Kakai Cap. Synergize 2 of these together and it makes the +1 that has a costume enhancement that will turn you into various Halloween-esque mobs. According to Ashura's Quickern Mercenary on 11ah.com, these include umbrils, corpse lights, shades, hounds, or boots. So again, if that's your thing, fire on. Carrying on the synergy theme, track shirt and pants make an appearance. 2 shirts together will make the +1 that gives combat skill gain rate plus when worn. 2 pants together will make the +1 that gives 8% movement speed when worn. There's also the Alliance shirt here, which when synergized together with another one gives -5% vendor prices in Adeline, and also plus 1.25% sell price to vendors. But that's only in Adeline. The Alliance pants and boots are here too, but they don't turn into anything. There is no +1. And carrying on the salvage theme, we have the level 25 leg pieces. The 500 point category is back to 1 item only this month, and it's a new one. It is the Aphmau statue. This is a furnishing for your mock house, naturally, which gives 4 storage and the Mog enhancement of water. That seems to be what they all do. I'm pretty sure of that, because most of my mock houses have water as their mock enhancement, because that's what we want. Moving swiftly on to 750 points. We're back to the galley kitchen for this month's big synergized furnishing. The 3 parts for this being the kitchen brick, the kitchen stove, and the kitchen plate. These 3 items can be synergized together at 0 skill, so easy to make once you've dropped your 2250 points on the items. These 3 items cannot be sent across same account characters, so you will need to drop the whole 2250 points on the one character to make the galley kitchen. If you then wanted to send it to another character on the same account, you can do that once it is the galley kitchen. So if you've got a mule, you want to make it on that mule and then send it to your main, you can do that. Again, thanks to Hayden Hibbert for correcting me the last time the galley kitchen was available. Without that being pointed out, I would probably still be given the wrong advice. The 3 different stages of skirmish armor stones, frayed sacks, are back again. The frayed sack abundance +1 turns into 12 verdigris stone +1s. The mortality +1 into 12 ghastly stones +1. And the horror +1 into 12 wailing stone +1s. Some OK sets can still be made using this system, but I'm unsure if it's really worth the points for that level of chance at just OK. The Moat Creel continues to stay in this category for some reason. This turns into 12 Moat if used from your inventory. However, the main use I'm aware of for this is a Mog Gardening quest. Really, if you don't need it for that, I'd avoid getting it. The usual beastly shank, honey wine and blue pondweed pop items are available. These are used to pop Behemoth, Fafnir and Adamantoise respectively. And there's also another set of salvage in this category. It's the 35 legs. And that's your lot for 750. Now on to the 1000 point category. The Mog patio plans are now part of the furniture in this category. They've been here that long. These allow you to turn the second floor of your Mog house into an outdoor looking area. The Caliber and Facility rings are here as usual as well. They use XP and capacity point boost rings. Great if you are planning to do a lot of leveling. More frayed sacks in this section, but these are for putting augments on the Ishin armor sets. Very good. Our resident 2 waste picks return as always. Ish Elixir +1s and refractive crystals. Seriously, do not spend your points on these. Just no. And there's more salvage gear here. Now onto the level 45 leg options. Some of these are actually good for level 45. Rounding out this category are 2 furnishings. First up is the birch tree furnishing. It only gives 1 storage and moglification of resist petrification. Looks kinda cool though. Secondly, we have the Rollingberry Delighteroo. Again, only 1 storage, and this one gives Mog Huntsman Ice. Yeah. I don't know why you'd spend 1,000 on that, but again, if you're a collector, I'm sure it might be interesting. And finally, for your 1,500 points, we have our usual H&M pops, in the shape of savoury shanks for King Behemoth, sweet tea for Nidhogg, and red pondweed for Aspidoshalon. Joining those, since we have a skirmish campaign, we've also got the skirmish +2 stones in here. Some of these, especially the orb ones, will still get a pretty penny, so might very well be your best bet if you're after money. And that is your lot. So, my recommendations. As always, if you need any of the items from the campaign, that's your best choice for what to grab, as there's nothing that necessitates stocking up or getting over all else. If you don't need anything and money is your wish, the skirmish campaign makes the skirmish items likely your best bet. As I said, the +2 orb stones tend to be well sought after, as the pet sets you can create using these on the Alluvian armour is still damn good. My points this month will be spent on +2 stones most likely, for my own pet sets. Those things are bloody expensive, and there's so many different ones needed. Jimmy Bonsai will be all about those skirmish pops though, since he's running a little low after spamming a chunk of it already this month. So that's it for another month. Breakdown complete. Hope it helped you out. If it did, don't forget to click that like button. Subscribe for more Final Fantasy XI content. I do these breakdowns every month, as well as a Let's Play series with my Jimmy Bonsai character every Wednesday, Saturday and now Sunday. If there are any other guide videos you want to see from me, just let me know in the comments below. For now though, thanks for watching, take it easy, adios.